welcome back to this part. In this part I am going to add more functionality in the phone list, phone details view. Okay, so first of all, create a new project which is I think 9. Okay, finish. Then what we have to do is we have to copy all the previous files into our new project. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to go to the what phone detail page. In the phone detail page I need to design it. So how can I design? IMG source. One thing you have to remember, if you use source it will not work. If you have to use IMG source. Okay, and IMG source is phone dot images. From that image list you have to grab the first one. Okay, and we can add a class, so we will have the opportunity to add the class properties. Okay, after that h1. In the h1 I can display the name of the phone. Then there's a paragraph. In the paragraph I can display the phone descriptions. Oops. Okay, phone descriptions. Okay, before going to details more, I want to show you one thing. First, select any one of the phone. You can see all the informations are in these JSON files. This is for Nexus S. It has additional features, availability, battery, camera, and connectivity, description, display, hardware, and so on. Okay, even ID also there. So these are images. You can see images. From the image I have to grab the first one. Okay, that's what I wrote in here. You can see. So description, after description what we need to display, I want to display what I want to display all the list of images, because it has list of images. That means what? ng repeat. Oops, let's say image in phone dot images. That means, from where we are getting this data? From here. This is phone dot images, means this one. From that we have to print the list of this list. So image, then what can we do? Image ng source equal again angular expression img, this variable. Okay, then we can give a class name over here. Let's say phone thumbs. Then again another ul, where we can give a class name. Let's say a specifications or a spaces. Okay, so the list a span, I wanna add availability and network. this is coming from where? This will be coming from, you know, here, availability and what? And networks. Networks will come from the network. Oops. Yeah, this is the feature of, you know, networks. All right. So in the here I want to display as a DL what? My data is something availability. Okay, so first of all make it availability DT, and DD is what? DD is basically I have to specify here, but before that I have to specify the repeat, because it has a lot of availabilities, I mean list of availability. Okay, you can look at here. Yep, availability, you can see list of availability. So I have to display that availability and print it here. So from this availability I am taking in a single variable and printing here for each loop using for ng repeat. Okay, so this is for availability. Similarly we have to write this for all the features. For example, battery, camera, additional feature, Android, everything. Okay, so you can write it, or I can also write it for you. Okay, let's say, let's pick up another um, list, which is, let's say, what? Battery. Okay, battery. So for battery we have to specify the DT. So DT, now first of all you have to specify a DL. Okay, inside of the DL you have to specify the DT type. Then you can specify the DD, it means data, which is what? Phone dot battery dot type. Okay, here you might notice I didn't add ng repeat over here, because I can get the data from here. You can see battery dot type, that means this one. This is not the repeat part. We have to pick up the, I mean we have to pick up individual. So this is type. Similarly we have to add, which is talk time. Okay, so it will be what? It will be talk time, that means which one? This one. Okay, and we have another one, which is what? Standby time. So it will be standby time, and it will be standby time. Okay, yep. So standby time means you can specify even here max, max time, I mean which is, you know, battery life. Alright, similarly you have to specify all other features, for example storage, memory, connectivity. You will find it over here, all the features, storage, hardware, display, connectivity, everything is over here. So what? So for now I'm keeping here, and I'm going to add other functionality. What I have to change, I have to go to the controller. So go to the controller, then what? Then I need to inject one property to the list, detail controller, which is what? HTTP. You know what it is? This is for web service. Okay, so you have to change it over here also. Then what? Then we have to get data through service. So http dot get from where? From phones. Then what? Then route params dot phone id plus dot json from this file. Okay, if it is success, then we have to grab the data function. Then we have to specify this data to the phone. Okay, so why it is giving still error? Oops. Alright, so I think it will now work. We have to run the project. Okay, it is coming here. Then if we click, yes, you can see it is displaying all the information. What you can see, the first images along with h1 tag, paragraph tag, then your list of images and your what? Features. So what we need to do, we need to add the CSS properties over here, then we can design it. So what we have to do, okay, so first of all I want to add CSS property for this image, which is, we have a class for this. Where is this class? Class phone. Okay, so we supposed to have the we don't have any class for the phone. So what we have to do is, we have to write plot left. Okay, then we can add a border, let's say 1 pixel solid black. Okay, you can see 1 pixel solid black. Then what? Then we can add margin to right. We need to move it slightly, the other part, let's say 3 m. Okay, you can see moved 3 mm. Then what we can do, we can move margin bottom. How much? You can see why you need to add margin bottom. It is not visible right now, but we need to add it. Otherwise margin bottom is, let's say, 2 mm. Then what? Background color. Background color is white. Then we can add padding 2 mm. Then height, let's say 400 pixel. Similarly, width is 400 pixel. Okay, now let's see. Yep, now it looks nice. So what I have to do, I have to copy this, and this all I have to add in the CSS property. What this is for image, and we have a class for that. What is the class name? Image phone thumbs maybe, or what? No, this is for this one, phone. Okay, now we can refresh the page and let's see. Yep, this is okay over here. Now we need to add some CSS property for these images, list of images. Okay, so click one of them, which is basically here, phone thumbs, right? Phone thumbs means all the list of images. So here I need to add what? Margin 0. Okay, then I can say list style none. So we don't have any list style, and margin is 0. Then what? Now we have to go for a specific, individual list. So first of all we can add it, which is what? Which is phone thumbs under, oops, here. Now add one, now I need to add the CSS class for the list. Okay, so what we need to add, we need to add a border, let's say 1 pixel solid black. It's not working, why? Okay, let's move it. Then let's say, okay, first of all go for the images. What is our images? Images are over here, these images. So we want to decrease the size, so what we have to do, height, let's say 100 pixel. Which one? You see, yeah, 100 pixel. Then what? Width also 100 pixel. That's good. Then what? We can add padding 1 em. So we need to add this for who? Thumbnails ally image. So and let's see. Yep, it is applied to all of them. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to put a style for the li. So first of all, display should be in inline block. Okay, then margin 1 em. Okay, then what? Then we can add float left, then background color, which is already what, white. Okay, and what, border, we can add a border 1 pixel solid, then black. Okay, so we need to add this for the li. Then let's see. Yep, you can see all the items are aligned serially. Okay, now what you want to do, I want to keep all the this information, I mean features under here. So what we need to do for this, we need to clear the float. Okay, you can see we are starting from here. Okay, and one more thing, what, I want to give a underline for this. You see, 1 pixel solid for this h1 tag. So what can we do for this? We have only one h1, so it's okay, we can directly specify. But if you have, actually basically we have one h1 in one page, so it is okay. Oops, so what, I have to specify this species clear both. Okay, now you can see you can add, and even now you can add other functionalities over here. So what you have to do is you have to add the what, values, I mean all the features. So this is, I'm not going to add all the features, this is your homework. You have to add, for example, I'm going to, for this, it displaying for what, for this information. So your task is you need to add all this, for example, display, hardware, connectivity, camera, then Android OS, additional features, everything you have to implement. This is your homework. But if you get any difficulty, then write in the comment box. Okay, and if you have any feedback, please write in the comment box. See you soon in the next tutorial.